15 strange but effective ways to eat less. Scientists come up with all sorts of ideas to help us shed those extra centimeters around the waist without doing much at all. However, they aren't without their quirks. Researchers from Brigham Young University, USA, found that the sound of our own chewing makes us eat less. During the experiment, participants ate crunchy foods like chips and crackers. Those wearing headphones, thus unable to hear the sound of their chewing, consumed 30% more. The sound we produce when eating helps with subconscious satiation, says lead researcher Ryan Elder. In addition to the crunching sound, scientists know a few more ways to make us eat less. Paint the walls blue. Blue walls in the kitchen also contribute to slimness. If you've ever noticed, walls in fast food restaurants are painted in red, yellow, and orange, which are known to stimulate appetite. Blue has the opposite effect. Contract magazine conducted a study. They painted 3 rooms in different colors and asked people to choose where they would like to have dinner. As expected, the blue room was chosen the least. So, blue plates, tablecloths, walls, and bye-bye appetite. Use a larger fork. According to scientists from the University of Utah, the larger the fork, the less you eat. In 2011, they published a study. Unbeknownst to the participants at an Italian restaurant, they were given forks of different sizes to examine if there was a correlation between fork size and the amount of food consumed. Research leader Tamara Masters noticed that people who used smaller forks ate much more. Food disappeared faster from the plates of those using larger forks. Therefore, they subconsciously controlled themselves to avoid overeating. On the other hand, those with smaller forks ate without restrictions. Eat from a smaller plate. A 2012 study by Consumer Magazine confirmed that the larger the empty space surrounding the food on a plate, the smaller the portion appears. Therefore, using a large plate allows you to eat much more. Use your non-dominant hand. Psychologists from the University of Southern California concluded that when you eat with your non-dominant hand, left if you're right-handed, and vice versa, you burn more calories. More accurately, you don't gain them. In an experiment, researchers gave 98 movie theater viewers popcorn bags. Half of them ate popcorn as usual, while the rest used their non-dominant hand. The latter group ate 30% less. David Neal, the study's author, explains that the action feels unfamiliar, so you have more self-control and don't overeat. Listen to slow music. Soft music, so you can hear yourself chew, played at a slow tempo will make your jaw move slower. At least, that's what researchers from Cornell University believe. Brian Wansing conducted an experiment. A restaurant was divided into 2 zones, with country music playing in one and slow music in the other. Visitors from the first zone consumed more, while those from the second zone ate much slower. Drink half a liter of water before eating. Researchers from the University of Birmingham conducted a study in which a group of participants drank 500 milliliters of water before each meal for 12 weeks. The result was an average weight loss of 4 kilograms per person. A stomach filled with water sends signals of satiety much earlier. The result? Consuming fewer calories. Think while you eat. To learn to eat less, you need to approach what and how you eat mindfully. Chew your food thoroughly, carefully choose the ingredients you cook with, and during meals, break down the contents of your plate into individual components, trying to understand how they all fit together and what unhealthy foods could be replaced with. Hug and kiss. According to recent research, and no, not from British but Swiss scientists, hugs and kisses are very pleasant and beneficial for our bodies and overall well-being. It's all about the release of oxytocin, a hormone that regulates our metabolism and appetite. By normalizing the former and reducing the latter, oxytocin turns embraces into a very figure-friendly process. Eat in company. Recent studies in psychology and human behavior indicate that women tend to consume less food when eating in the presence of young people or attractive men. In the first case, the herd instinct kicks in. We don't want to stand out from the group, so we adapt to their habits. In the second case, we simply want to appear in the best possible light in the eyes of the man, which, according to our female opinion, is best achieved with a salad and a glass of water, rather than long noodles, pizza, or burgers. Use aromatherapy. An aroma lamp should be a staple on the table where you work. Periodically, pour anise, rose, or lavender oil into it. Such scents calm the nervous system and thus prevent emotional overeating, which often occurs, especially at work. Vanilla and mint scents are also helpful as they suppress feelings of hunger. Stay active. As always, it comes down to physical activity. Unfortunately or fortunately, sports are an essential part of our lives. It has been proven that people who are constantly on the move eat significantly less than those who lead sedentary lifestyles. And it's not because the former simply don't have time for lunch. Aerobic exercises increase blood sugar levels, reducing the feeling of hunger. Eat protein-rich food. It's a well-known fact that protein can protect against overeating because it helps maintain a feeling of fullness for longer. It is particularly important to have protein-rich food for breakfast when our bodies need energy and strength. Dress warmly. Our bodies consume a significant amount of energy to keep warm, which is why during winter, we constantly feel hungry, and typically gain a kilogram or 2 during these cold months. Wearing warm clothing and maintaining a comfortable room temperature will help save calories on body heating and eliminate the need to replenish energy reserves. Get enough sleep and wake up early. It pays off to be an early bird. Researchers from Northwest University found that people who wake up no later than 8 a.m. consume nearly 200 fewer calories at lunch and almost 400 fewer calories after 8 p.m. if you want to lose weight. This is excellent motivation to go to bed and wake up earlier. A full 8-hour sleep also helps in the battle against excess weight. American researchers observed 68,000 participants for 15 years and discovered that people who sleep for 7 to 8 hours are less prone to obesity compared to those who get insufficient sleep. Add some spice. It's been proven that spicy peppers can increase metabolism by 25% for up to 4 hours. This is thanks to capsaicin, which enhances blood circulation and stimulates the body to burn fat more effectively. Additionally, it suppresses feelings of hunger and cravings for sweet and fatty foods. A similar effect can be achieved with ginger. A study conducted at Columbia University showed that ginger-infused beverages reduce feelings of hunger. It has been amazing to spend this time together, and I'd like to ask you to do a small but important thing. If you've enjoyed this video and our channel, please click the subscribe button right now. Subscribe to stay updated on all the new videos and adventures that await us in the future. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to show your support and help us reach more people. Your likes mean a lot to us, and they enable us to continue doing what we love.